All right, buckle up, everyone, because today we are heading straight to the sunny countryside of Portugal. You ever, feel that pull to just ditch the daily grind and chase a simpler life?
Oh, yeah, that's like the ultimate fantasy, right? But we actually found someone who is living it, like for real.
Right.
Renovating a farmhouse, diving headfirst into Portuguese culture, the whole shebang.
I'm already dreaming of those cobblestone streets.
What?
And that's exactly what we're diving into today. This woman, Catherine, she's documenting her entire move to Portugal. It's called Living the Dream in Portugal. Catchy, right?
Super catchy. And we got a sneak peek, which is awesome, but it really makes you wonder, is it actually all sunshine and rainbows?
The age-old question. Well, that's what we're here to unpack, right? We went through hours of her YouTube channel and her Substack from dream to reality to separate the dream from the reality.
Exactly. No sugarcoating here.
So spill the tea. Who are Just Catherine?
Okay, so she's been super thorough about documenting like everything. She started back in the summer of 2024 on her Substack talking about early retirement planning, even the whole farmhouse hunt. She's really transparent about the whole process.
Wow, going all in.
Mm.
Speaking of, let's talk about these farmhouse renovations
Right.
because that's not, a weekend project.
Oh, absolutely not. And get this, she's all about the hands-on approach, like really getting her hands dirty. Forget those sleek, modern renovations you see everywhere. Catherine is going old school, using traditional lime plaster, respecting the building's history, all of it.
I love that. It's like she says on her Substack, using reclaimed materials isn't just trendy, it's about honoring the history of this house.
Totally. And it makes you think, right? Like, how can we apply that same idea to our own lives? Even if it's something small, like maybe choosing a vintage find over something mass-produced.
Such a good point. But okay, let's be real. It can't all be power tools and DIY projects, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be some, I don't know, some indulgence in there somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. Remember those food and travel shows we love, the ones that make you drool? Get ready for the Portuguese edition.
Oh man, don't even get me started on pastel de nata.
Right. One time in Lisbon, I waited in line for an hour at this tiny bakery, but let me tell you, it was worth every second. But the best part is, Catherine, she goes way beyond those typical tourist spots. She's all about finding those little hidden gems, those hole-in-the-wall markets, all bursting with that authentic Portuguese flavor.
It sounds absolutely idyllic, but let's be real. Even paradise has its snags. So what about the challenges? No way it's all smooth sailing.
And she is refreshingly honest about that. The thing that really struck me, honestly, was how open she was about the language barrier. It's one thing to visit a country for a bit, but when you're really trying to live there, immerse yourself, those everyday interactions, they can get tough.
No kidding. It's easy to get caught up in the fantasy of moving abroad, but Catherine's story is a good reminder that it's not always glamorous. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of resilience, and I think a good sense of humor.
Totally. And honestly, that's what makes living the dream in Portugal so captivating. It's real.
So to recap, Living the Dream in Portugal is launching soon, and we, for one, can't wait. But for those of you who are impatient, like me, her Substack From Dream to Reality, it's a goldmine. Gives you a raw, unfiltered look at the entire journey.
Behind the scenes, before the curtain even goes up.
Exactly. Which leads us to the bigger question, right? Is living the dream in Portugal just about those beautiful landscapes, the delicious food, or is there more to it? Is it really about that self-sufficiency, about embracing the unknown and being brave enough to chase after your dream, no matter how intimidating it might seem?
Catherine's story really got me thinking, what's that one small step, even just one, that we could take today, to inch ourselves closer to our own living the dream moment?
Ooh, that's a good one to ponder. And on that note, we'll let you get back to those daydreams. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.